Aston Villa 2, Arsenal 4. And breathe, Arsenal fans. Jesus, man, that game. I've had a bad throat and now my throat's fucked. That game there was... It was a game where I was leaving very angry until the last 5 minutes, and now I look at it and I can't help but smile. You know, like, that's the sort of game you need to get through with a win after what's happened. Sometimes you need a scrappy-ish sort of win to get out of that funk, get out of that blip, move forward, you know, get that confidence back. And I'm really hoping that was today. And I'm really hoping, and what a style to do it in, you know, because our football weren't the greatest today. Defensively, we weren't great. In the first half, Saliba, like, listen, I don't like getting on Saliba so much because he's 21, he's young. He's been one of our best players this season, and we know he's going to be one of the best centre-backs in the Premier League, if not the world. But the problem is, today, it was a bit too easy against him, you know. Yeah, man, their first goal, 5 minutes into the game, a ball over the top. Zinchenko was another guy, had a poor game, made up for it a bit. But that first half, he was poor. Second half, Zinchenko was a lot better. But yeah, sorry. But yeah, no, where was I? So yeah, the first goal, ball over the top from Matty Cash after taking the ball off of Zinchenko, sloppy from Zinchenko, trying to go around him, losing the ball, counter attack, boom, nice finish from Ollie Watkins. And Ramsdale couldn't really do much. It was a nice goal, you know, like, it's not unsavable, I don't think, but it's like, if your keeper saves that, you're saying, wow, a world-class save sort of thing. Then we go back, we get a goal. Lovely goal by Saka. Boom, rasped it top of the net. Beautiful goal, showing that him and Rashford are going 1 for 1 in games right now. Like, he's scoring. Who's the best English winger, bro? Like, but Saka, man, he gets the shit kicked out of him, man. When I watch it, Rashford, the difference is, and this is why I'll say Saka's still above Rashford for me, is Saka gets treated differently to Rashford, in my opinion. Always 2-3 man minimum on Saka. Rashford seems to always get... Listen, if Rashford carries this on, teams are going to start doing it to him as well. But Saka's been doing it for so long now, where every game he's getting the shit kicked out of him. He's getting 3 man on him, 2 man on him, not letting him have a bit of space. But that goal was beautiful. And then we chucked it in the bin. Stupid loss of possession. Like, to the lead up, then they get the ball with their keeper, and it's just like pass, dummy. The dummy was so good, it dummy Xhaka to Coutinho, goal, 2-1. Then we go into the half-time, lucky sometimes, some ways, you know, like, they could have probably scored another goal, but we also could have scored another goal. Yeah, Eddie Nketiah was non-existent in the first half. He weren't doing great. He's been a bit non-existent in the last few games. We need Jesus back. We need Jesus back so bad. We need Jesus back as much as Expressions needs Dave to end the stream. That's how much we need him back. Shout out Expressions though, man. I love watching his content. And not only because I'm an Arsenal fan and I like watching Spurs lose, it's just his content is wicked. Go and check it out. But yeah, then we go into the second half and Arsenal come out on the front foot. We're looking good. We're looking much better. Still sloppy. I think Ben White had a good game. I think the midfield would just lose. Like, without Thomas Partey, listen, I think the 2 games Jorginho's come in, and we'll get to him more in a minute, he's been good. I don't think he's been bad. The problem is, Partey is so good that you're missing him. His presence, the way he plays. Like, I would actually not mind seeing a certain game with Jorginho and Partey, see how that goes. You know, Xhaka's been good. Xhaka was all right today, but yeah, Odegaard picked up in the second half as well. But let's go forward because I'm waffling too much. Then we get another corner. Fucking, I'm losing. I'm trying to think of all the goals and they're mixing up for me. We get another corner. Nice set piece the way we done it. Comes out to Zinchenko. Great goal. That is the sort of goal that you need in these games from a player. Like both goals so far for Arsenal have been brilliant goals. You need that in these sort of games where we can't. They had every man behind the ball. We needed to find goals from somewhere. Beautiful bottom corner. Zinchenko made up for maybe some of his bad play in the first half, and from there he was pretty good until he come off for Tierney. The game we were all over them. Then Eddie Nketiah, great pressing, finally does something in the game, gets the ball, squares it to Odegaard. The goal is open and Odegaard misses the target. I was sitting there going, that was it. I was sitting there going, that was a chance. That's it. We ain't winning the game. It literally, that blew it out of me. I was like, it's one of them days again. You see it hit Odegaard's. Listen, I'm not going to get onto Odegaard so much. He got saved. Arsenal, yeah, saved him because he would have felt a lot worse if we had not won that game. But listen, now we've won, you can say, just keep your head up. Next time, that has to go in. I was sitting there saying City scored that. That's the difference right now. City, pretty much every player on their team scores that. You see it, one little mistake, and De Bruyne scored a harder chance, you know. And then getting into the extra time now, we had 6 minutes. I think it was like 2 minutes in, corner. Was it? I think it was from a corner. And anyway, comes to Jorginho. Boom! I was like, imagine Jorginho scores this, and it boosh, smacks it off the crossbar, comes back out, hits Martinez in the head. Bearing in mind, this guy was wasting so much time, man. Karma hit this guy differently. Hit him in the back of the head, in the goal. Jorginho, great for Jorginho's confidence. Great for people that the Jorginho haters, because you know people were saying Agent Jorginho. Well, Agent Jorginho has won us the game because we scored another goal, but don't matter. That goal don't go in. We don't score that last goal. So Jorginho, although we can say this or that about him, he's got us 3 points in this title race that we needed. Yes, I'm happy for Jorginho, you know. Like, I weren't crazy about the signing, but he brings that experience and that, you know. And I know it's an own goal in the end, but the way he's hit that, and you need to do that, and it's come off the bar. Listen, a bit of fortune, but that's what happens when you've done that. Bearing in mind, Jorginho, the rest of the game, his passing is superb. He's good for us in that aspect. It's just that Partey role, the defensive side, lacks. That I generally think we should try him with Partey and see what we can do. But then maybe in a Europa League game or something, or when we got to rest Xhaka a little bit. And then the last goal, I was sitting there. You know what? This is how football can change so quick. I was sitting there. I was like, oh my God, man, they've got a corner last minute of the game. Oh, please, Lord. I'm there with I'm like this, please. Gabriel clears it. Gabriel had a great game, by the way. I know we scored 2 goals, but I don't think any of them were his fault. Fabio Vieira gets a hold of it, runs. Martinez is in the box. He's come up. I'm like, shoot. Through ball, Martinelli, cheeky, running through, open goal, arms in the air, celebrating before he went in, and then he put him down because he's like, 1 minute, let me put it in the back of the net. He puts it back in the net. 4-2. And that is a huge 3 points. It's over to City now to see if they can get their 3 points to match us. But that is a huge 3 points, and that could change our season with Gabriel Jesus coming back in and Partey probably coming back. I think we can push on. If we can have Jesus back for the next game or the game after that, I feel like it's going to galvanise our team again. So, yeah, that's the match reaction. I've went on a bit, but I'm gassed. Might not seem overly gassed, but my throat hurts. I can't shout too much. Like, comment below what you thought of the game. Share. Turn on notifications. Follow me on all social medias. Links in the description. Unbiased Sport. Peace.